I'm going to ask one more question.
Sure.
Just thinking big picture, there's a choice before the voters of Los Angeles County. And how do you frame that choice between you and your opponent, the kinds of policies they can expect with you versus what they can expect with your opponent?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, I think if you are someone that believes in the death penalty, I think if you believe that mass incarceration has worked, it's made us safer. I think if you believe that the mentally ill should be incarcerated, I think if you believe that kids should be prosecuted and housed with adults, I think if you believe that, looking the other way when you have bad police behavior, my opponent would be the person that you want to support. He's a lifelong Republican. He is somebody that just 2 years ago ran as a Republican for Attorney General. He's someone that in 2010 was raising money and supporting, uh, a Republican running for Attorney General against our future Vice President Kamala Harris. So that would be your space. I think if you believe that, number one, that we can be a lot smarter in crime, that we should try to give people a second opportunity, that the death penalty is broken, that we should support police when they're doing right, but that we also have to hold each other accountable. That wrongful convictions are a thing and they need to be attended to.
Mm.
That we can get to a much better place where we lower recidivism rate and we join other nations in the world that are substantially safer than us. And then, in fact, that we're really safer. That many of those communities have prosecutors that do business the way my opponent wants to do it. Then I would urge you to support me and to vote for me because there is so much at stake. And this election will be so consequential both at the national level and at the state and local level. So I would be honored to have your support.
All right. Well, as I've said, I've already voted for you. My wife has already
Thank
voted
you.
for you,
Thank
and
you.
we are rooting for you. And honestly, I hope as many Angelinos as possible see our conversation because I think a lot of people really don't understand a lot of the stakes of this election, but also the differences in policies and the facts about what's gone on in the past few years under your leadership in the county. So I'm glad we had this conversation. I'm very appreciative of your willingness to really open yourself up and be transparent about the work you're doing. And hopefully, lots of folks will see this and make their decisions accordingly. All right?